Welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode number 401. Those of you curious though, when am I going to review this series movie? I thought it was going to be yesterday, did not get time. And it's like I keep getting very close to this movie and it gets so freaking late that I just don't get time to watch it. Now, I have 3 anime to go through, maybe 4. If I get through all of them, I probably will go through that one next. If not, I'm going to go through it first thing tomorrow. But probably no interruption. So, this is discussing episodes 25 to 29 of Kyoryuger. This one is basically, I'm going to title these 5 episodes the Resentful Night Efraja arc. Because, technically he made his debut at the end of episode 24 as a quick cameo. In 25, basically, is his first full appearance. Now, what the heck does this guy do? Oh, basically, his whole thing, he represents hatred. That is really the whole purpose of this guy. He is here for these 5 episodes, and then it was actually a cameo. So, in the case of episode 25, this is like the reemergence of the Devil's Army. Even though, with the exception of Candela and Lakiro, pretty much they thought everybody was gone. So, the whole thing of this episode is that, that Lakiro eventually was dreams with a monster. Is actually his first monster. He is technically a general, yes. And this is why interesting when it comes to him. This is actually for him, one of only 2 monsters he actually has the whole series. His next one is not in episode 30. Yeah, that's actually his last only monster. Candela is basically in a coma. So everyone's like, don't let your guard out, let's destroy the reading of it. And everyone just like, the whole thing of this episode is that everybody has trouble sleeping because of Lakiro. This episode also is the last time we see Rin in the series. For some reason, they stopped featuring her after this. This is the first appearance, episode 13. And, as far as I've read, she is not appearing after this. She is mentioned in the movie, but she is not in physical appearances. As for why this character is appearing again, I mean, she's a great character. I do like the character. But it's like, oh, she's just a guest star. I don't really know why. But apparently the actress does appear one more time in a return movie that comes out like a year later. Excuse me. She previously appeared in W. The actress who is Rika Fujisawa. Which, I do like this character. I don't get a why in the world that she was dropped from the series. Yeah, I don't it was because the series is getting serious. I don't know. Because it's something that's not really clear exactly why she wasn't featured. Either that they had no plans for her after this episode, or they just... Or maybe the actress simply wasn't available. That's probably what happened. Of why they made her just a guest star. It's possible. And she makes this energy drink for Sanji. It's nasty, but it works. Gives everybody else to help feel him. And everyone thanks her for making the drink. And the episode ends with her hitting him with her bag. Yes, same thing happened last time. I'm like, why? Everyone's thanking her for doing a good job helping him out. And her response is to beat up the man she loves. Yes, because comedy. Though, Resentful Night basically shows up at the end of the episode. And then throughout these next few episodes, it's like the whole basically it's really the end of this, toward the end of this episode, that Chaos and Dagger are alive, along with Aga, who apparently has got a new ability now, where he goes this mode where he cries up black tears. Even though he blew himself up in the previous episode, he somehow survived. It's not really clear exactly what happened here. It's like, okay, so Dagger doesn't like working with this guy, so, and he apparently just wants to kill him because he sees him as a threat to him. Oh, and 26 and 27 are interesting because it's a two-parter. So this leads into something that debuts for our next episode. So, by the way, this also happens in Dino Charge, which has happened with him too, where they're basically trying to test on the mode, and it doesn't really work properly, and it becomes a T-Rex. Yes, his mind becomes like he's a T-Rex, and this is really weird. Because I remember this happening in Dino Charge, but it happened here. King with his helmet bites Agron. I'm like, what? How can you bite with your helmet? That makes no freaking sense at all. And of course, basically, he's stuck himself at the end of the episode. And the next episode, he's basically cured by Torin. In Power Rangers, he was cured by his father, who had returned, and he basically became the Aqua Ranger, aka the Power Ranger. Excuse me. And because the whole thing, like right after he's cured, we also have a debut of, well, a mode that basically did pop up on Dino Charge. This is the Cure Red Carnival. Yep, this is basically episode 27's debut, and of course beats one of the monsters in that episode. And then, of course, the very next episode, in 28, he runs to his father again for the first time since episode 20, which gives him some stone. He gives him a bag, which apparently is stones. And this is actually key to revealing the whole thing about Torin. Of course, it's revealed that Torin is actually good friends with basically King's father. He's very happy like he was his son. He is his son. And then it's revealed in this episode that, oh, Torin was an ex-soldier of the Diablo's Legion, and he's Chaos's brother. You're like, what? He's Chaos's younger brother. I'm like, this is interesting. If you're curious, did they adapt this plot thread for Dino Charge? Nope, they did not. Yeah, they didn't use it at all because, well, his counterpart only appeared for 3 episodes. Yes, compared to this, he appears like almost every episode except for like 1. So he goes, yeah, actually, because they use general, of course, they use on regular plants. Doesn't work, but it does work on Torin. So they try to get returned to normal size. And of course, Amy remembers Lakiro's got shrinking balls in her pouch. So Uchi tries to get them, but then he gets help from Kaon Grand Kaon. They just look a play out of nowhere. It's like, by the way, Gray is played by Bokon Silver's actor. And by the way, apparently between episodes, he grew his hair back. Like in his debut episode, when you see him outside of his suit, he's bald. Here, he's got his hair back. Why the heck he shaved his head bald? Don't know. He just did. And almost like when his fight music, when you see him transform, almost like they give him kind of Bokender's music, which I love Bokender's music, which I don't know if it was intentional because of the fact the actor wasn't Bokender. And Ramirez, he's a lot of fun. And one thing nice about this guy, he's not a hindrance to the series. Nope, he only shows up when he's needed, and this time he's actually needed for this. So then we have the 3 Spirit Rangers, which is basically Tessen, Ramos, and Yuki, who's actually alive. They all transform, and they battle basically the Grunts the episode. Of course, they have a lot of fun, and all Torn turns to stone, but they reveal, oh, he actually can turn back. So they take him back to Spirit Base, where they get a bunch of stones, including King Stone, and then they say a melody, which of course they have where Amy puts her hand on Torn's little thing on his chest, and then King puts on top of her hand, everyone's put on the top. Well, Uchi battles Dago and, well, the Monty episode. And then Torn's restored to normal. And like, wow, you kicked me out of bed. Good job. And, oh, by the way, it's also revealed that the reason why Chaos looks the way he does, where it looks like basically is like, doesn't look like he's completed. It turns out Torn actually cut off his other horn. He had his shoulder. So his response was to cut off one of Torn's wings. Yeah. So eventually, of course, he's restored to normal. They destroy the monster. And Dagon basically leaves the monster you've been possessing for a while and takes over Resentful Knight. Excuse me. End of the episode. And from what I've read, he stays in prison episode 42. So for the next 11 episodes, he's basically not here at all. He does return to like episode 42. But great set of episodes, yes. And by the way, this is a flashback to the movie for Kyoryuger, the standalone movie, which I plan to watch that next once it gets all my anime today. If not, I'll watch it first thing tomorrow. But I'm going to try to work on this movie. Yes, keywords try. Oh, and by the way, for reaching episode 29, I now have exactly 7 more episodes to go before I go on my break for this series. Yep, 7 more, which is awesome. Okay, so that's episode of you. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and join the dislike button. Next up is a comment corner, and it's on to Demon Lord Retry. Yes, next after that will be Is the Run to Rose Engine. Okay, next video. Bye.